First, I'm just going to see if plug and charge works in general. This charger is being iced out, basically, fully by a trailer. Luckily, guys, this is the highway. It's crazy right now. It's shut, but this is like the front panel. Welcome back to Notch EV. This is the end of the trip here, but I'm recording the intro now. I might have put the other intro at the front anyways. Basically, I thought I was gonna have a very simple, boring trip up to Maine that would be boring for you guys to watch, but I feel like it got chaotic, and here I am in this winter wonderland. I just had to sleep without anything in my clothes, basically. But this was quite a journey this time, and the Gravity is right here, covered in snow. It performed well, let me just put it that way. While I saw lots of other cars on the road not performing well. Welcome back to Notch EV. It is a snowy morning, almost 8 a.m. in northern Connecticut, and I've loaded this Gravity up more than ever before. Me and my mom are doing a road trip up to Maine, and check out how full this is. This is giving it some extra room, or, you know, making us leave a blank space. We need to travel with a cat. I've never done that, so I'll get to try pet mode for the first time. But other than that, this thing is fully loaded up. I didn't know I'd ever get the Gravity this loaded up, but you can see to the brim. Presents over there for Christmas. Just gonna be a good time. The frunk is loaded up. Everything is pretty much good to go. We're looking full. So let's close this down. I wonder if you could see that snow when I get my camera outside. So we got snow. I just heard the plow go by. So we'll get a little bit of winter action on the hand cooks and see how this handles. But since it's a drive all the way up to Maine, I'm really hoping that we don't get too much snow. I don't want to play around with snow right now when we got a big drive. So I'm going to reset the trip meters with you, and then we'll kind of see how this whole trip goes. So for reference, I am on 3.3.2, newest software in the Gravity. And here's our trip information. I am going to reset. I'm going to reset trip A here. This was my lifetime, but not anymore. That got reset at the beginning of Eastern Edge in the out of spec race. But here we'll go with trip A. We'll see how we do with our efficiency in driving, fully loaded, winter, some snow. Let me check what the temperature is on my watch. It's 31 right now, so just below freezing. We're leaving here with a 92% charge, and my efficiency driving up was 2.64 dynamic. I don't know what it actually was. I wasn't looking at my trip, but I was gunning it a little bit, and I would expect that to be better today because we'll be taking it easy with the cat in here. But this will be a new experience driving with my mom's cat. I'm really hoping it goes okay because I've had some bad times, let's say, driving. My alarm just kicked in and might have stopped recording, so it's time to go. Just checking in here, guys. Dream Drive working really well on the highway. In this sort of, I'd call it like a very, very light snow flurry. initiate a lane change, working perfectly fine. And my first stop for charging is up there in Scarborough, Maine. First and only stop. But the Iona station in New Hampshire just opened very recently, like maybe last week. So I searched it, and luckily and happily, I should say, that Lucid had it in the navigation already. So I'm going to add it right now. So we'll go there. That's a nice little mid-trip charge stop, saying 23% arrival. We'll see how that turns out, but obviously that means we're not going to get the full use of the 400 kilowatts, but I'm curious to check out the Iona charger, see how it looks. Okay, checking in here. We are, what is it, 75.9 miles into this trip. We're on the Mass Pike. We're about to just take a break here at this service plaza that you can see, Ludlow Plaza, next right. We're coming in here. We're not charging. This is not race etiquette, but the cat's meowing. I want to get a coffee. So we're gonna try putting the cat in the back of the car where you saw I had that big carrier thing, and we'll see how this goes. Take a little break. As you can see with the snow, can you see the snow falling? Can you see the flurries? We got snow, wet roads, and cold, so our efficiency is at 2.68 miles per kilowatt hour, so a little lower than normal. We're going about 75 miles an hour, give or take. That's kind of what it's looking like right now. All right, we're gonna go in. That's the kitty. We're gonna use pet mode for the first time. I mean, obviously you guys have seen me use it for camping a million times, but we're gonna put in, oh, I'm in drives. Oh, I never even parked the car. I'm so distracted. Let me park the car. What is wrong with me? Okay, car's parked. I still have my back. Let's turn my back wiper off. It's nice I could see. Oh, you can never see that. I can see the back wiper going. Okay, we're gonna go in pet mode. Enable. Confirm. And now, when we go in the back, you'll see what happens. Okay, got this cool little kennel thing, and the cat came out. She got a little litter box in there. So as you guys can see, we've got my person will be back soon, creature comfort mode on. We are in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. We just pulled off the highway, and we're looking for the Iona station. All right, perfect. I knew because of Google Maps it was going to be over there, but now I actually see it. I can't believe I missed that the first time. All right, let's get over there. All right, we're here. I'm going to see how this works with plug and charge. Okay, so I just talked with this technician here who's working on this one. We're going to see if plug and charge works. I was actually about to check that anyways, and he wants me to check plug and charge on the CCS station 6 over there. So first I'm just going to see if plug and charge works in general on NAX. We're at 39 cents here. Checking for plug and charge, pay by card or app. Does it work? I maybe am grayed out for plug and charge. I'm going to reassess this. Since plug and charge isn't working, I'm just going to get plugged in here and get some charge going, and then I'm going to try that other one. So you see it here, and then it skips by it. Just paid by card. And it's doing this authorization. I need to figure out plug and charge on Iona. That's for sure. Authenticating, lots of clicking going on. Everything's looking good, like it's communicating well. Preparing to charge. Okay, straight to 388. Okay, so we got good speed here, that's for sure. This is funny. We got frozen ice wiper fluid, window washer. We got a good charge here. I asked some of the guys if plug and charge works, and it doesn't seem like plug and charge is available for Gravity here yet, but I'm pulling 170 kilowatts at 64% here now, and you can see my curve here. I came in not too low, so I never hit my peak 400, but I've just been curving into this. So I've been chatting on the phone for a second, actually, and I was talking to the tech guy over here. But this is the Iona station that is brand new at Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And so we got way more than enough charge to continue what we're doing. And so I'm just going to be on my way. The cat. Let's see how the cat's doing. Hi. Oh, you getting in the litter box? You nervous? This cat has been traveling very well. Okay, so just checked on the cat. Let's go to active session. 77%, 132 kilowatts. We are totally done with this place. $27, I guess. How long have we been here? 20 minutes. That went fast. Let's stop charging. Are you sure you want to stop? Yeah. Stopping. Okay. And then, oh, what's it say? Finished. What do we got? 70 kilowatt hours delivered. 20 minutes, 24 to 78. Cool. And we're merging back onto 95 North here any second. Continuing on. I think we might stop at Freeport. Check out the LL Bean for a smidge on the way up. This is the bridge here, and then we're in Maine. Yeah, so now we're in Maine. 1 second after leaving the Iona Portsmouth. I am at the Mercedes-Benz charger. You might have seen this. This is Kittery, Maine. You might have seen this in the Eastern Edge episode that just went live this week. Everything looks functional here. There's actually one Mercedes here charging. And then, what is that, a Solterra over there? Oh no, it's a Polestar. Woo! Man, Polestar would be mad at me for saying that. Anyhow, station looks nice. I love these chargers. I should get a price check on this because New Hampshire, let's see. Well, I don't want to mess with them. They're an active session. Let's see a price check. 50 cents a kilowatt. So if you literally go like 5 minutes down the road in New Hampshire, it was 39. I don't know if that was a promotional 39 because Iona did say they were going to lower the price for the holiday travel, which I think is a really cool thing for them to do. When I stopped at the Mercedes-Benz chargers at Buc-ee's, they were also really expensive. So this might be an expensive network to use for Iona, but at least you know you're getting good 400 kilowatt charging unless you're an Escalade and blow it up. We're doing a quick pit stop, literally an inch away from the Mercedes. I don't need to open my window to see that. But there's also a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Rivian chargers here. So Kittery, Maine, you've got Rivian network, you've got Iona with I think I said 10 chargers just down the street, and then you got the Mercedes chargers just a few feet from here. I don't know what happened, but this area of Maine became a real good charging hub, which is nice because you got a lot of shopping here that people are doing. So we're going to put pet mode on again, and we're just going to check out the Kittery trading post, which I've never been to, even all these times I've been to Maine. It is now dark. We're at 35% state of charge. This efficiency says 2.59. And if we go over here to our trip, here we are at trip A, 337.8 miles, 130 watt hours. So that's a little more than a full battery on this car at 2.58 miles per kilowatt hour. That sort of means in this kind of weather, right at the freezing mark, half of this drive had some snow and wet weather conditions, and then up here in the New Hampshire to Maine area, it was more clear but just cold. And so we wouldn't have been able to do this in the Gravity in one charge in these conditions. This is what, 7 kilowatt hours over a full battery. So pretty close, but yeah, you're not getting 400 miles of range on the highway in the winter, that's for sure. But not a big deal. A little stop was fine on a trip that is 337 miles. Now, going to be going out to dinner, and then I got to go pick up my fiance at the airport in Portland. So I got to go drive back down to Portland and then back up here later on tonight. It's 4:45, so I have a few hours to chill. But that's the next stop. So like you saw, we're at 337.8 miles. We'll see how our efficiency and everything turns by the end of this. And I apologize, this video was with my mom, and we were just driving up with the cat, which we got unloaded now and everything's okay. So there wasn't a lot of like useful commentary about the Gravity per se, but you can get a sense for efficiency in the winter at the freezing mark. All fed with Thai food, and I'm back. I'm at this supercharger here, and I'm getting some charge before I head back another like 2 hours to Portland. I'm getting a lot of miles in today, but this charger is being iced out basically fully by a trailer. Luckily, I could fit in here on the end, but it's super annoying. So I'm here at 28%. I'm going to get enough for like a round trip to get back here. But as you could tell, it is a snowstorm now. So this is going to be one hell of a night. It's 9:30 now. Airplane pickup is 2 hours away, basically at 11:30. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. I'm hoping that the plane takes off and gets here. I'll find that out in a few minutes. But this is what the night looks like. Let me go to my settings. This is not much different than what you saw before, but I'm at 350 miles, 2.57 kilowatts. So actually, I'm going to reset this now. Okay, so this is going to be the trip to Portland. I don't remember how many miles it is, but point being is we'll get an interesting reading on miles per kilowatt hour in this kind of weather. And I took my regen off because it was a little sketchy on the road with the regen on. And so I let it go into coasting, which I've yet to do in this car. So let's see how this Gravity handles in the snow tonight, and keep on adding on the miles today. A side note is I'm at 169 kilowatts, 170. My battery was kind of cold, and this charger was only a few minutes away from the house I'm at, so I'm not getting peak speeds, unfortunately.
.5 miles to exit 5B, State Route 22 West, Congress Street.
Guys, this is the highway. It's crazy right now. There's pretty much no way that I'm coming back up north again. It's taken me way longer to drive to Portland than what it should, obviously. And this is the highway, and it's total trash. As soon as I get and I'm able to pick her up at the airport, I think I just got to get a hotel there, because otherwise this is only getting worse. Like, this looks like it's a back road, but this is 295 south or whatever. This is like a legit highway. You can see right there, 65 mile an hour speed sign. So I'm cruising right now at 34. You can see regen fully off, because this is some of the most intense snow driving I've done in a long time. But yeah, I don't want to go back in this, because it's already 11:23. It's just going to be bad. But I will say that the gravity feels very good in the snow. It's like, it's handling this mess really well. And it's on those Evo hand cook all seasons, and I'm pretty pleased with them. They feel good. Inside the hotel room, you can see the gravity is right there. I'm defrosting it right now. It's on a charger. Leaving the hotel here. It's like very wintry right now. Basically, by the time I managed to get to Portland, it was so intense out that I decided we just needed to get a hotel here. And now we're gonna go back up to 2 hours, back up north again. But I looked up a hotel, and this one was right next to the Portland airport, and it had a charger, so 75 bucks and free charging. It was actually a pretty good deal. You can see the gravity's been defrosting, and unlike some of those other cars that are fully covered in snow, I'm starting to see the window show up here now, which is good. I don't know how long this has been. This has been about 10-15 minutes. So hopefully the wipers will take care of the rest. So I just unplugged, and apparently the cold my charge port door didn't like it very much. It shut, but this is like the front panel. This is legit ice. He just gave me this thing to kind of clear off the car, but this time I actually do have some struggle with the ports, I believe. But right now you can see the mirror's folded, so it's locked. Let me get the key out and unlock it. Will it pop this time? Oh yeah, see, that's stuck. Damn. Okay, got it. Okay, I gotta do the other side so she can get in. The handles are frozen in. No, I'm okay. Just gotta kind of break out some of the ice a little bit. Oh, actually I could open this from the inside for you. Screw it, I'll open it from the inside. There's the car.
That was a comment.
That was quite a journey. Finally back with everybody here. Christmas Eve, 10:30 a.m. long journey, lots of snow. I mean, the Gravity performed really well. I think these tires handled really well. There was little grades of hill on that drive last night, and like I saw like a Camry getting bumper pushed by a police car up it because it just couldn't move, and this car was performing really well, getting up much steeper hills, and I was actually really happy with it. This is the last info from the trip here. So 170 miles at 2.14 kilowatts. That is the mileage in the snow, in the freezing snowstorm, with regen braking off. So that's actually still pretty good. It went down a little bit this morning versus last night. It was at 2.2. And I think the reason that went down is because I actually got to have a little bit more speed today. Even though the roads were still bad, they were a little bit more clear. And therefore, I had a lot of rolling resistance, I think. Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go be with everybody and enjoy this holiday.